Okay. Oh, welcome back to Deshell TV. If you don't already know, I'm Deshell. Now you know. Yeah, I'm just keeping the old intro. We're gonna keep moving like, I don't know. Ain't no time pass, even though it's been like what? I don't know, maybe like 3 years. Yeah, maybe like 3. I don't know. I really haven't checked. As much as I would love to do like a redo over and say like where I've been, where's life, this is not that video. That's what we're gonna do today. Yap about why college is a scam. Reason number 1. Oh, wait. You know, I was gonna do the whole little let's get right into the video, but I don't even remember what I used to say. So overall, yeah, let's just get right into the video. Reason number 1, being sheltered. Now this is something me and my friends have like gone back and forth about for like, I don't know, probably about the past like 2 years, right? This is not me saying college is a bad place. College can be a great place. College is what you make it overall. But it's kind of just like growing up, right? So when you leave high school, if you go straight to college, you are likely a teenager, more than likely 18, 19, about to be, 20, early 20s, whatever. So it's like you're a teenager moving into like adulthood, a little bit more freedom, but you're not an adult, but they're treating you like an adult, but they're not. Okay, let me give you an example. More than likely you move in first year, and you're on camp. Yeah, usually on campus. I think every first year usually has to stay on campus. You can't stay off. But anyway, you're on campus, and you have usually your meal plan, because every first year is usually required to have a meal plan. And then everything is around you. You're on campus. Anything that's going on, you're usually going to see it, hear it. I mean, we have social media at this point, so yeah, see it via social media, see it in person outside your window, or you're gonna hear it, outside of your dorm or wherever you're at, even if you're in class. But everything, your little bubble around you is like damn near everything you need. You got your food, they got where you lay your head. Some campuses even have like mini grocery stores, or mine had like a pantry on campus where you could get stuff as long as you were a student. You got your activities, you got clubs, you got your intramurals, you got your gym to work out. You literally have class because that's what you're going to school for. It's just like all in this little bubble. And it's like, as far as paying for those things, everybody's situation is different. However, usually you're on a payment plan with or without FAFSA, whatever, or FAFSA, or your loans or your scholarships have already paid for it, some type of that. So it's not something that you have to worry about month to month. For some people, I'm not saying for everybody. This is not this is not a rated E for everybody video. This is for some. Probably should have said that in the beginning, but let's keep it moving. So usually your stuff is already paid for, so it's not something you're usually thinking about month to month. Maybe you are, but I feel like it's definitely different post-college. We have bills and bills and bills. You gotta think about every month. But yeah, so I feel like in that way, just having everything around you and everything there for you. You have your counselors, you have counselors, you have advisors. There's like a whole, usually I think most campuses have like a whole student mental health 1 + 1 = 2 area, place, building, society, I don't know, resource available for students. And it's usually, I won't say it's free, it's not free, nothing's free, but it's included in your tuition, so it's already paid for, thus it is free. It is not something you got to come out your pocket, give me your money. So that's in another way, and these are all good things. Sheltered does not equal a bad thing. Being provided for does not equal a bad thing. That's a whole nother conversation for another day though. Yeah, So in that way, college is a scam, because once you get out in the real world, once you get post-college, either you graduate or you leave or whatever, what have you, you just go during the workforce, whatever you do, at least to say, things get real very quickly. And you might not have all those resources at your fingertips. Your parents or guardians or whoever may not have taught you. You might have not learned on your own or to even access these things on your own, because in college they were just all prepared for you right there. You don't even have to find them. Hell, they'll give you pamphlet after pamphlet, little booklet after booklet, telling you where everything is. It's on your own student page. You could find resources everywhere. You really just I dang near say you don't have to look for them. Now some of them, yeah, you do. They're a little hidden, a little low key, but most, no, they're right there. So that's reason number one. Big old reason numero dos: friends, post-college, leaving university, leaving grad school, whatever, what have you. It reminds you just a little bit of like high school, honestly, grade school, primary school in general. You have your 5 days a week, you know, you going to school, you're gonna see so-and-so in third period, first period, second, whatever. That's like, you know, primary school. Then you get to secondary, you know, college, university, whatever. And, you know, it's a little different. You may have class with this person, you may not. The people you're friends with, you might not just have classes with at all. They might be a whole nother major, so you don't even see them outside of maybe, I would say general eds, but like I have very few of those, for real. Not enough, not memorable enough. Post-college, coming in, you know, you realize you're like, you know, you ask people questions before they become your friends. Where are you from? You know, what's your major? It's so crazy. So many of my friends that I made in college came from another state or intend to live in another state, got a job offer in another state, or even another city. Because let's really talk about it. An hour drive is still an hour drive. I mean, am I gonna make it? Maybe. Am I gonna do it often? No, I'm not. More than likely, the people who you were with in a more like intimate space where you have everything around you, everything that y'all need, everything that y'all could want, you're now going back home or moving to another city, state, wherever. You either got a job or you're looking for a job. Shit comes a lot more busier. And yeah, you don't get that closeness of like being, let me think. You don't get that closeness of like being together as often as you wish. Prime example, my dance sister, my roomie, my girl, Alana. Oh my God, we literally were in an apartment together. Greatest like 2 years of my life. Not expected, complete accident. And I would wake up, just knock on her door. You want some breakfast? Or this, that, and the third. Any problems, anything. We probably fell asleep in each other's bed so many times. Man, you know where Alana is? Sorry to name drop. Love you, girl. She's in Texas. I'm still in Tennessee, which I'm not complaining about. I love North Carolina. But like, she's far. Do you know what that feels like to go from knocking at your door, next door, in the same apartment? Like there's 3 rooms in said apartment, and we next to each other, to a whole nother state. Like, life is busy enough just like having a friend who's in the same state, maybe in a different city, but another state, like I won't say whole different time zone, but like I think her time is like an hour behind ours, and that just sucks. It's a proximity thing. You come from dang, so close in proximity to being far and still having to keep up that friendship relationship, which you can do it. You definitely have to be more intentional post-college. You have to be more intentional with everything post-college. Doable, also difficult. Doable and difficult. Number three is more like an honorable mention because everybody understands this. I won't even go too long into it, but price. Colleges are so overpriced. Yeah, I went to North Carolina A&T, which I love my alma mater. But just like every other school, is very expensive. Now it was more on the least expensive side as far as tuition goes, which is another reason why I picked it, right? But then you have whole schools where, like, I talk to other people about how much they owe back in like student loans, and they'd be like, yeah, I had to pay like $60K a year to go to school. Now that's more like private school money, can be, but that's crazy. That's crazy. Never me. Fight for that. Yeah. So price, insane. I think, what is it, Fayetteville? Shout out to FSU. They do have that $500 tuition program. I don't know too much about it. Look into it. That's about as cheap as it gets, and that's not a regular. Yeah, it's not a regular. Moving on. I said I wasn't gonna ramble. Number 4, which I guess is technically number 3, because number 3 was an honorable mention, but we move. Your major. Now your major is definitely your decision. Dang near. You know, this is the only one that's more like a your decision based thing, but depending on your major, and of course depending on the school you pick, you could have, which has happened to a lot of the people I know. Me personally, I majored in mechanical engineering. I got my degree, my BS, and A&T is agriculture and technical state university. So technical, we're, you know, STEM school, you know, so that's gonna work out for me, right? But if, you know, this is not a shot, but if you picked journalism, you might not have the best career fair experiences. So because I am saying this off of experience, but not personal, off of people that I know, friends that I've had, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot that goes into that, but when you think about something like journalism, I'm automatically thinking about Atlanta, Clark, Atlanta, Morehouse. What's the other one? Spelman. Yeah, that's what I think of automatically. But we do still provide the program, so you know there still needs to be representation for that major. But I'm just saying, it's realistically, it's less likely. It's not really there like it needs to be. So you know, that's something that factors in. Just because a college offers a major doesn't mean you're going to get the exact representation that you should. Doesn't mean these, you know, jobs in the job market is already scarce are going to come out to a place where the major isn't as like highly represented. It's literally like a little ongoing joke that my friends have. They're like, engineering get everything, y'all get everything, and we do. Shout out to our alum, shout out to, you know, just us being a really good STEM school in general, let alone HBCU. But yeah, so that makes sense. But honestly, I don't want to say the fact that the school offers the major in general makes it a scam, but you know, I feel like there should be some signs, some signage posted like, go at your own risk. This is not the major that we see good results in. I don't know. I feel like that's such like a hit or miss thing to say, because then you got who is our alum that's really famous? He started off working at 102 Jams. He be coming back. I don't remember his name right now, but his image will be right here. Maybe not. You might just have to know some history that I can't remember right now. But yeah, so you got people like him who is like, well, if I did it, and you know you're right, but as the majority, be very selective about where you pick your school depending on the major you want, because college is a scam. You know, had to sideways ate that back around. If you know, you know. Shout out to FHS. Shout out FHS. College can be a beautiful place. College is a beautiful place. So I did 5 years, and now I'm an alum, have a whole job, and that's great. At the end of the day, college is what you make it. If you make it, I don't know, if you finish, you could still feel like it's a scam. That's a very valid feeling to still have. Just because you finished something, just because you completed something, just because you succeeded in something, you can't say somebody didn't try to scam you in that experience. You just completed said experience with said scam still in place. Okay, that's it. That's all I have. I've been yapping for like 20 minutes straight, so honestly, getting back to the routine of editing is about to be interesting. Yeah, but if you didn't hear in the beginning, I'm Deshelle TV. Am I gonna get back to uploading? We'll see. Will it also be hair content? Yes. But right now, I got this hair in for my birthday that I'm gonna take out, so we're not getting hair content right now. Let me know what y'all want to see in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, because sharing is caring, and over here we care a lot. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, happy Black History Month. It's the last day of Black History Month. Yeah, so you know I had to get outside and get this cool vitamin D on this 65-degree day. It's still kind of cold, which is why I had that jacket on in the beginning. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of, heck, I guess my picnic, and holla at y'all later. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and I will see y'all in the next video. Is that even a good heart? Wait, oh yeah, there we go. Okay, get this one right, yeah. Oh wait, let me put it by my heart though. Is that my right side? Yeah, that's my right side. Lift it up. Yeah. Y'all see it. Bye.